YouTube. It is a beautiful fall evening on Smith Island, and we've got a nice fire going. We got Captain Terry.
Making some cookies.
We got Laura. We got me. We just polished off. I know you can't see it, but I made a whole charcuterie board and a bunch of cheese and crackers and stuff.
Wow.
I know, it's all gone now.
Mm-hmm.
That was delicious.
It was good.
Here.
Yeah, that was good. We don't have much left though. But we had a couple of different types of mustards, and we had an entire cheese section. Grapes, and we had cucumbers and olives and some different stuff. Crackers. Good deal. Hello, we've got a few people. Laura, you got your phone?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you get in the chat? If you don't mind.
Jumped on quick.
How was your Sukkot? It was uneventful. Other than putting decorations inside of my house, I did not have a sukkah. And if I would have put it out, it would have completely just been obliterated by all the wind that we had this past week. It's absolutely been crazy. The wind and the tide. No.
Wah, wah, wah.
Sorry. It's all good.
That's a baby bear, by the way.
I like baby birds.
But we did just have a very nice Sabbath. It was very nice, and I took a really long nap today. Hello, everybody. Hello, Cece. Who do we have? Horsing around with R5. Hey! Hey, hon. Hey, Crystal. I was actually watching some old videos today, and it made me think of you. Hey, Dorothy. Good to see you. We are good. We are very good on Smith Island. We are enjoying a beautiful fall night out here. Oh, 41 people in the room. Hello. Hey, Pauline. Welcome. Pauline, you doing any diving lately? Now that I got my friend Laura here, we are so ready to start doing some dumpster diving videos. No. I think this time of year is when they start to throw out the really good stuff, because all the holiday stuff ends up in the dumpster pretty quickly. I mean, they actually already had Christmas stuff in there right when they were getting rid of the like the school supplies and all that stuff for fall. You moved to the country and you like, oh, good. What part of the country? What part of the country did you move to? My friend Laura here just moved from New York, upstate New York, so very country where she came from. A lot of Amish around. Oh, Dorothy, thanks for saying so. You know, I have so much footage on my computer right now. I sat down, I tried to start editing a video the other day, and I don't know, I just lost interest. I'm hoping that it's something I'll get hyper fixated with again really soon, because I like the final product of the videos, but just the editing part and filming myself is just really bothersome to me. I can't stand following myself around with a camera. I feel kind of moronic when I do that, so I choose not to. But it's actually, I think it's been almost a year, or I think February was probably the last video that I put out, real video. Clarksville, Ohio. Oh, you're next to a really nice lake. We are all doing fantastic here. Susie, our goat, is very pregnant. So she is our first big animal on our little homestead to have a baby. So it is super, super exciting. So go Percy. And yeah, so it's going to be really, really cool to see what she has. She's not huge. So there might just be one, or I don't know, it might be two smaller twins, but baby goats are the cutest. I love watching them hop around and play. So we're really excited about it. We got her goat house fixed up last night. Actually, can anybody point some light over there? I could show the goat house real quick. So, yeah, I call it my little Laura Ingalls house because it reminds me of just like the little house on the prairie. But that's it. So, is it blurry? Can see it now? All right, so that's the goat house. So yesterday we got the windows. You can't see it because it's dark, but we have chicken wire on the windows. Further I go out, the further it's getting from the signal. They can't see it. And we got to clean a couple things out of it because I've got some wicker furniture and stuff in there. But that's going to be where Susie is going to birth her baby, and it's going to be their own separate space. Right now, Susie's in with the chickens. Shine it over here, honey. Susie is in here with the chickens. Of course, everybody's in bed right now. Hi, my beauties. Got my beautiful chickens.
Ramp is down there, ain't it?
Yeah, she knocked the ramp down again, and Susie is on the inside.
Everybody's asleep.
Percy has his place
Over here.
right across in the big pen.
He's got his little bachelor light on.
Yeah. Yep.
Huh?
So he's got his little bachelor pad there.
Yeah. I know that light still works.
Alright. And we're working on getting our big homesteading fence built up around the yard because, you know, we want the goats, especially the baby, want them to be able to run around and go in the back pasture a little bit. So we're going to be working on that.
A little bit of heat here.
Pauline says, hi, Terry.
Hi.
Terry has been a very, very, very busy man. A lot of boat runs, a lot of contracting jobs. A lot of stuff.
Flaming turds.
Terry's over here horsing around.
Laura's like, she's trying to hold it in. She's like,
trying not to laugh.
She's trying to be so quiet over there.
she's just like, damn.
Like, stop it.
Oh, we're out here making fun of the goat. Percy likes to be out in the back and making all kinds of different farting noises, and he goes like that.
All the time.
Oh. Oh, thank you very much, Cece. Thank you for wishing me Shanatova. You too.
Okay.
Yeah, stop. Gosh. Terry's trying to show me crazy memes on Facebook, and he knows I'm not interested in that.
Right.
Oh, there we go.
You see this?
I can't show it on here, but he's showing me goat videos.
Wait, Laura, look.
And then those videos I'm down with. Now that's funny. All right, you have a good night too, Pauline. Thank you so much for stopping in and saying hi. What movie are you gonna watch?
Burbs.
Oh, Terry watches The Burbs probably almost every weekend in the fall time.
Oh, look.
He'll probably have that on tonight.
I got my engine fixed, and Everett was following me over. Look.
I saw that.
Cool.
I hope all the engines are fixed and everything is working fine.
Well, I went over that. It was rough. Old Jason pounded her way over her.
I don't think Terry realizes he has like one of the best freaking careers in the world.
I do.
He does.
So cool.
He doesn't take it for granted though. He loves what he does.
For herself and still make plenty of money on it.
But it's just not even about that though.
See?
Okay. Terry, it's gonna ding me if other people's contents come up.
What?
Good night. Everybody else is so quiet out there. There's supposed to be 15 in the room.
Not gonna ding you.
Come on, everybody's welcome.
I'm lagging so bad. I can't even see the dang comments.
Oh, are you lagging? I'm getting them. Are you in our,
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Go back.
all right, topic of the night. Let me bring this up. All right, 80s stores that no longer exist. Ones that you shopped in the 80s or 90s that you don't have anymore. All right, so the ones that I miss is Ben Franklin, which my mom used to call the Five and Dime store when she was growing up. It was known as the Five and Dime.
We had a JJ Newberry's.
JJ Newberry's.
I miss Newberry's.
And let's see, I also loved Woolworth's.
Yes.
That was the
Sears.
best store.
When I was growing up in Texas, we used to go to Sears all the time. My grandma used to do the stamps. We used to get all excited, want to ride the elevator. Those are good days, man.
I used to love Woolworth because they had just the best of everything. They had I thought, really cool items.
Mm-hmm.
And then we could go right over to get some guppies. And they also sold parakeets there, which was always a big thing. And then you could they had that little diner on the side.
Yeah. Remember when Kmart had a diner?
I don't remember when Kmart had a diner, but the Kmart that my mom used to take me to had a food set up in the center, and you couldn't really sit there. It was kind of grab and go, but they had the slush puppy machine.
Yeah, that was off. That was later, but back in the '80s, they actually had a diner. It was an actual diner attached, and they had the best French fries.
Mm. Now I remember that when before CVS pharmacy was CVS, it was People's Pharmacy, and the People's that I had growing up in Damascus had a diner on the side. And my most favorite thing to get there when my grandmother would take me, because she would always order her black coffee, was I wanted the Donald Duck orange juice. And it was the little cans
Yeah.
with with Donald Duck.
Mm.
I always thought that was just the best orange juice in the world.
Did you have a Hills?
Hills,
I
They
heard
had
of
like
that.
the best. It was actually Hills was like a department store, but Hills was like very Christmas. You know, like they really pushed toys for Christmas. So everybody like in New York, I don't know if it's anywhere else, but they'll tell you they miss the Hills commercials because of the toys.
Can somebody do me a favor and drop a comment so I can see if this is working? Because I'm actually having a hard time trying. I just can't tell on my end. I know that I'm live, but I don't know if my comment section just stopped. I'm not getting anything. So I hope this is working. Got 22 people out there. I would love to see what you guys are saying. Oh, there we go. Got a comment. You were live and it looks cozy. You're enjoying the chat. Oh, good. Good to see you, Carol. And we got Andrea Moyer in the house.
So it's like when you lived.
Yeah, so right before the People's changed to CVS, they had taken out the diner, but then the diner space they replaced with an Errol's Video. Did you have Errol's Video in New York?
What's that? Oh no.
It was just a smaller chain, kind of like it was kind of like Blockbuster, but not as big as Blockbuster. But there was a lot of different the Errol's videos you could find in the different cities around Maryland and all.
No, we didn't have those, but we had like
Hey Tammy, good to see you.
all that.
Woolworths was good for candy bars for the movies, says Dorothy. Yeah, they were good for everything. My mom would go in to get all of her craft supplies, a fabric. Gosh, I mean, I love their toy section. They always had the best toys there. And then we would always go for the fish because we had a huge fish tank when I was growing up. So I'd get my guppies there, and my mom would always try to get a pregnant guppy so that she could show me how the fish actually gave birth and how they needed to be separated from the other fish and stuff like that. It's very educational.
King's Day, yeah. Why are you laughing?
In the 90s and the early 2000s, I had a favorite clothing store, and I think they all completely went out of business. It was the Fashion Bug.
Oh, the Fashion Bug, yeah.
Love the Fashion Bug. My mom and I would go shopping together, and the Fashion Bug was such a great store because she was in the plus section and I was in the petite section, but it was one of those stores we could both go in together, both find great clothes and just really enjoy the experience. So, man, I had an infinity of black pants back then because they had the best comfortable dress pants that I wore every day, and then I always had a turtleneck. That's what I wore, and my hair was always down and curled. And
Ellie, I was in a fashion show at Fashion Bug.
oh, really?
Me and Angie were, yeah.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
cool.
I'll have to find that picture one of these days.
Did they give you like a discount, or did you get to
Yeah.
keep the clothes?
We
Or
got to pick whatever we wanted to wear. So me and her, we decided we wanted to be like fancy. So we picked out fancy dresses. It was really cool. It's fun.
oh, cool. Yeah, I love that store. Now, in the 90s, and I don't know if this was just in a lot of malls across the country, but in the 90s, the store that got really popular was the county seat.
Oh, I remember that.
You remember the county seat? And they started, they really got popular with like all the like Navajo prints and stuff like that they were doing, and the really brightly colored shirts and jackets. That was such a great store. I always found really cool clothes there. And then for shopping for homecoming dresses and prom dresses, there was a place called Deb's.
Is your mom okay? What?
Let's see.
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyone remember Learners? Do you remember Learners?
I don't remember learning.
Learners. I do. You know, I do think I remember that. Okay, good. Tammy remembers Deb's. Yeah, I loved Deb's when I was in high school. Oh my gosh, they had the best dress selection ever. Yeah, they had good stuff there. I'm trying to think what other store I used to shop in a lot. I did a lot of JCPenney shopping. A whole lot of JCPenney shopping. And that started when I was young, because JCPenney was one of the great stores that you could get an amazing catalog, which my mom did every right before school every year. She would give me the catalog and have me circle all the clothes that I liked. And then throughout the summer, she, paid a little at a time on the layaway. So I always had really good school clothes from there. And then when I was a teenager and she had gotten a JCPenney credit card, she would write a note for me to be able to use it when I had gotten my car, and then I would drive myself to the mall and have an amazing shopping center. See, Tammy, we totally could have hung out together and gone shopping for stuff. We were at the same stores. Was Learners kind of like Hex? Because Hex was a really, really nice store too. When my son was really little, he was a baby model for the Hex company. So I would have to drive him to there was one headquarters. It was in Virginia somewhere. And that's where they did the photo shoot. So he was in a few different little catalogs and inside flyers, that was in the newspaper and all. It was super cute. And I had saved all of his money for him in an account. It didn't equate to be a whole lot, but I think it was like around $900 or $1,000 that he made. So I gave that to him later on when he was bigger. There's really not that much shopping right off of the island. There's not too much in Crisfield, so any kind of decent shopping, it's either going to Pocomoke City But big shopping with lots of selections and malls and, you know, Barnes and Nobles and you know, all this other stuff, Sam's Club, all of that's going to be in Salisbury. So the boat ride is about 40 minutes when we're on the big boat. Unless we're on Terry's smaller boat, then it's only 20 minutes. But that's 40 minutes to go over. And then, ooh, spooky. It's 40 minutes to go over. And then it's another about 35 or 40 minutes to Salisbury. So when we're dealing with boat times, it doesn't leave us a whole lot of time to do the shopping that we want. Hey, Dee. I was wondering if you were going to show up. That brisket looked amazing. Again, you're outdoing yourself. It looks so good. I would love one of those brisket sandwiches that you made. It looks so good. Oh, one of my favorite stores is Home Goods. That's where I love to get all of my coffee stuff, like my syrups, my mushroom coffees, my powders. I'm one of those weirdos that actually likes the food section because you can find really amazing cookies and like Turkish delights and just all kinds of really cool stuff like that at Home Goods. And ours is closing. I think they're all supposed to be closing, and I hate that. Every time I have a favorite store, it closes. So, actually, Terry and I were just talking about that today. He said, honey, I need to take you over there so you can do a final shopping spree. He takes me over there like every few months so I can do a refill on my coffees and... Well, he likes some of the stuff that we find over there, too. What did we bring last time that you liked?
I forgot.
It was the Turkish Delights, but it was something else that I had found that was really super good. I don't remember. It was a big spread. I like specialty foods. I don't get out shopping. I don't do like a whole lot for entertainment. So when I spend money, it's usually on specialty foods. I'll have an Amazon haul like every, I don't know, 6 weeks or so that I can get some of the stuff that I just can't get here. Like some of my kosher products, some of my kosher ingredients. And so we need to spend a weekend baking and grilling. We'd have a blast. I agree with you 100%, Dee. And we got some ladies in here that have really good taste in shopping. So it'll be fun to hang out with them too. I really miss thrift stores. I really miss thrifting. I really, really do. Last weekend, Terry bought me 2 mystery boxes from a yard sale. Well, they own a storage unit, and they put out a whole bunch of yard sale stuff and everything every weekend. So he bought me 2 really huge, and they turned out to be awesome, totally awesome mystery boxes. So I had so much fun going through that. And when I was going through it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I should really be filming this because I actually think people might enjoy that. So if I end up with any more mystery boxes like that Terry brings to me, yeah, I'll have to film it. Got some really good stuff. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, I love specialty foods. I don't get to the kosher market very often. I haven't been for a really long time. So most of my kosher ingredients, like my soup mixes and like gravy mixes, basically like staple type stuff, I've had to start getting online on Amazon. Some kind of bird over here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that would be awesome, Dee. I would love for you to plan a trip over here. My friend is definitely enjoying herself. It's a very different feel over here. Time kind of disappears. You definitely become part of island time. Stress goes away. Yeah, for sure. Make my own gravy mixes. That's a good idea. I need to get more frugal like that. My big thing, one of the biggest, well, it's an ingredient that I use in most things, is onion soup mix. So I usually get many, many boxes of onion soup packets. I use that in my briskets, my stews, my cholents, my soups. I use that as a base for a lot of things. When I make meatloaf, I mix it in with the meat, meatballs. Yeah, I use that for a lot of stuff. And let's see, another store I really miss. They're not out of business, but I can't really find one where I'm at. There isn't one in Salisbury, which really stinks. It's Trader Joe's, because I could get the best specialty foods from Trader Joe's. And my son William, a lot of that stuff growing up was his absolute favorite. He loved the spinach and pasta. They were frozen. They were like a spinach and pasta dish, and he would devour like 2 of those at a time. So I would get a lot of those for him. I love their cookies, their trail mixes. I loved that you could just get like whole nuts, like macadamia nuts or cashews, and their cheese section was amazing. I love different types of cheeses. Tonight on our charcuterie board, I had 5 different types of cheeses. I actually found them at Aldi, which was awesome. They have a very nice cheese section there. And I was hoping to get some really good holiday cookies at Aldi, because they usually have a nice selection of German cookies and some Swiss cookies and things like that. But they really didn't have too much, not at this time of year. So maybe next time. Oh, that would be great, Dee. I'd appreciate that so much. TJ's, like TJ Maxx. Is it Home Goods is part of TJ Maxx or part of Marshall's?
TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx. So then that would be the TJ Maxx and Home Goods, I guess, would be going out at the same time. That really stinks.
Yep.
They have good stuff. Really cool decorations too. Like, I really enjoy the actual Home Goods that you can get from the stores. What kind of... Oh, Trader Joe. Sorry, that's where my brain is. Sorry, that's where my brain is, Tammy. Trader Joe's. They do close all the good stores, Dee. I hate that. It's just like when I find a scent that I really like at Bath and Body Works, and then they get rid of it. Is she good?
Yep.
kids are amazing. They're going to be here next week. Everybody took a vacation and they're going to come out and spend some time. So I'm excited about that. I miss my babies.
Galvatron. I love Transformers. They're kick-ass, though. No, share this shit.
Yeah, I don't do the empty nesting thing that well, Tammy. I've had to kind of get used to it. Oh, D. Let's see. Well, I didn't really used to wear lavender scents. The scent that I loved the most from the Bath and Body Works was the Night Blooming Jasmine. That was my signature scent. And also when they had, I want to say sunflowers, but I don't think it was called sunflowers. But it was a perfume, and it was amazing. So I really loved that. And there was one lotion that I loved. I have not been able to find this lotion for a long time. It was not a Bath and Body Works lotion. It was Locavant. And so it was French. It came in a glass jar. It was purple because it was lavender body lotion. It was just so, it was like cream. It was so amazing. So I just remember it being called Locavant. And I know that I'm not even saying the entire thing right, because I think the last time that I had a bottle of that was in like 2009. Hey Lisa, long time no see. Good to see you. We're just having a fall fire and we've been talking about stores that we miss.
Out of business.
Or that are going out of business, and then it's not fair.
It's boo-hoo time. Why are you going out of business?
Oh, thank you, Dee. That would be amazing. That would be so amazing. I think that eventually I'm going to have to invest in one of the oil infusers. I saw a really good machine. They were like, moderately expensive, but if you're doing your own body butters and making your own, like lip balms and stuff like that, I think that it would be amazing. So I think that they were around $400, on $350 or $400, but maybe eventually I'll save up to get one of those, because I think I personally would like to have an oil infuser. I would like to make a lot of oils for cooking too. Kmart, I know Kmart's are just far and few between. But yeah, Kmart was a big deal. That was one of the ones that my mom and I were at a lot when I was a kid. And she always let me get my cherry slush puppy. And she gave me a quarter for that chicken that lays the egg. They had the exact same machine at my friend's grocery store in New York.
It's funny.
So when I went to go pick her up, I hear this because that's how it sounds.
Since I was a kid.
Yeah, and I knew right away what it was. So I would love to have one of those vintage machines and put it down at the Jack and Pickles. It's a pretty boat.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Mm-hmm. Hmm? Terry's taking Annie out for a walk. Pretty soon it's going to be holiday shopping time. And my kids are older. I never have trouble shopping for them, ever. I can always find them stuff. But you all know how it is. Like, once your kids get to a certain kind of big, everybody's presents, it's kind of expensive. But I don't mind going all out. They're still my babies, so I spoil everybody pretty bad. And Julie, she texted me last week. She goes, "Hey, Mom, when we come over, can we paint your golf cart like the Mystery Machine?" And I was like, heck yeah. Heck yeah, I want a Mystery Machine golf cart. So I need to get myself some Scooby-Doo decals, and I need to get a decal that says Mystery Machine so that they can put that on there. But that would be fun. I like creative projects like that. Alright guys, well I'm probably going to get off of here because I've been on for 40 minutes. And thank you so much for checking in. I want you guys to enjoy your night, and I will try my best to make some videos. I'm not promising anything because I'm just so super slow on the editing. And I just don't have any kind of competitive drive or anything like that within me. I started YouTube years ago just as a hobby, and sometimes I just get sick of my hobbies and I move on to a different hobby. And then once I'm sick of that, maybe I'll go back to the old one for a while. But I don't know, I'm just not there. So that didn't sound good.
Sound like a chicken fell.
I'm gonna go check on the chickens. Alright guys, well you all take care. Good night. Mwah. I figure out how to get out of here.